The
Wild Wild
the
West.
portal has been portaling, man. Um, we started out in college basketball, like out there in college basketball. You got people like Dior Johnson. I don't even know how to pronounce
Andre
that dude.
Stojakovic.
Story.
Stojakovic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's little Stojakovic.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
little Stojakovic. That boy, but outside of playing Duke this season, he was averaging like I believe 14 to 16 a game. Like that boy, 6'7" wing
He
that
gonna
could
go
do a little
get
bit of
him one.
everything.
All right.
Yes, shot creator,
But I think
playmaker.
the one entrance that is kind of like shockers to everyone is Chad Baker Mazzara from Auburn. Like they just had a
24
pretty good run.
years old.
Yeah, at 24 though, like
But I did figure out when it comes to Chad Baker Mazzara, we all know he's Dominican. He didn't get to the United States until he was 20 years old.
okay.
So
But
he
I
finally
think
was able to what's the word I'm looking for? Finally able to come into the United States, get a green card visa, and was able to
like
start his college
and
career
stuff
then.
like that. Oh yeah, all
Mm-hmm.
right, all right.
So
But I
this
still
will be his 5th year.
think it'll be interesting at
Who takes
the
him
age of
though?
24 to be that's what I'm saying. At 24 to be transferring like that, like
And then we've seen
you're
his on the court
24 years
antics.
old, bro. And you're going like and you're entering the transfer portal. You need to be in the NBA. Does he not understand that like there are people that are 19, 20 years old when they go into the league? Like,
Exactly, bro. And then the
bro,
way
you're
his
not. But I mean,
attitude on the court antics, like there was times this year playing for Auburn, playing for Bruce Pearl, that him getting himself off the floor, whether it was a tech ejection, you're costing your team. Auburn needed him to be able to play not just at a high clip, but to be on the floor making an effect. And he's shown, especially this season, in the NCAA last season in 2024, where he got ejected somewhere between 5-8 minutes into the game, he got ejected.
yep,
I
yep.
think his best move personally would have been to stay at Auburn, unless it's one of those things like it's
Yes.
a,
There's no reason for
a
bro. What are you
I
transferring for?
over we.
Because like I was saying in last show, bro, or was it the first one? It don't. Whenever you're at one of these premier programs and you're transferring, you're often not transferring some like to that same level. You're going down
Mm-mm.
in competition or like in level. Like you might still be in the power four, but you're going down in level of a team. Unlike what's his name, Xavier Lee from Princeton, he left Princeton and went to Florida. Like he could be Florida's
Balling.
next. He could be their Walton Clayton Jr. next year.
He
Like,
scored over 15 a game. He even had Duke knocking on the door too, interested in him. Like,
but I think that's kind of been and I mean it's unfortunate for high school recruits, and like that's kind of been the way recruiting has gone, whether it's been college or whether it's been football or basketball. We're going to go recruit a kid that's been in college. It's just from a lower
experienced,
level. Yeah, he's just been at a lower
physically
level.
there, mentally more there too. Already understands like their season.
Yep,
And why would you not if you're really about
literally.
winning?
And then Malaysia Fool Wiley. She's leaving South Carolina. Like that's so crazy. Like,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
I guess also when you look at it though, like we were talking about their incoming freshman class, and then how they just got what's her name from Florida State. Like,
Tanai
and
Latson.
so I'm not gonna say that she didn't see a place for herself, but game of basketball is about touches, and especially when you're trying to get to that next level. And maybe she just didn't think that she was gonna get the touches was that she deserved.
I feel like also too, like I watched a lot of South Carolina throughout the tournament. One thing I did see is Falasia going there for a couple minutes to get subbed right back out. And just looking from like a fan perspective, of kind of like paying attention like body language and whatnot, her and Dawn did not look like they were on the same page. I even
I mean, that
saw
very well could have been the case.
I've seen people talk about it, especially this one page called Hoop Politics. And one of the biggest things is that Malaysia, she's very good, very talented basketball player. Don't want to take nothing away from her. But from the time she started at South Carolina up until now, not much of her game has developed.
Has evolved.
Exactly. And you have Don Staley, a guard coach. a guard like friendly coach.
And one that was nice too when she did it.
Like the only knocks I would have towards Malaysia game is that turnovers. Her defense at certain times I've seen where she's defending somebody, gets beat defending, and then backside help, like a Tessa Johnson or Pow is coming to help. They're scoring off of their man or the person they're guarding. So it was a lot looked like of what Dawn wanted from her.
Yeah, I was about to say, that ain't going for
somebody
somebody with Dawn Staley. Dawn ain't going for that.
They got a guard,
especially
like you said,
turnovers though. Them turnovers, bro. Like basketball coaches say, I'll take a missed shot over a turnover. Like
any day,
turnover.
Bro. Because at least you have a chance to score.
You
just wasted possession on them turnovers.
Or at least we got a chance to get a rebound. Like,
exactly.
We
bro.
Turning the ball over is something we cannot do in any sport, football or basketball.
Like South Carolina had a lot of turnovers as a whole. That's what made them have a close game.
That's what killed
made them have a close game. Exactly. And UConn is
throughout the tournament though. Like you were saying, throughout the tournament, that's what's called
back to back. And then UConn, like you said, we got Paige Buckers, Azzy Fudd, Griffin, even the center led the team in steals.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, she did.
Yes,
she had like 3, didn't she?
Yes, bro. Yeah. Like it just killed them. I like to see, honestly, too. I like to see Malaysia. I was gonna say Ole Miss would be a good spot, but they're getting loaded. I'm not gonna lie. Ole Miss women's basketball is gonna look nice next year. I think probably like a Kentucky, maybe go alongside Hannah Hidego, a TCU,
maybe we'll send out Maryland. That's what I was gonna say. Out to TCU, like
all those coaches, like those 3 coaches, even the Ole Miss coach, they all develop guards that go off to the league. Maryland a little bit more of scoring guards, but then when you get to Kentucky,
she can't go to UConn. She can't go to UConn.
I don't think. Yeah, she's not gonna like that. I don't think. What's his name? Gino. I don't know if that's gonna work with Gino plans because Gino always have a plan. We see, like, 100%.